Hello and welcome back to David at Go To Hobbies. Right, HGV drivers. Now we've got a big problem, and that is we're running out of drivers because us old folk will be retiring in the next 10 years and there'll be no drivers with all our years' experience, and there will be hardly enough drivers to replace us. So how are they going to get around it? Well, like everything with this government and this country, they leave it to the last minute. And I'll tell you what, excuse my language, shit's gonna hit the pan. Big style. And people like yourself that are probably gonna take their class one or taken their class one or a class two driver, right? Thinking to themselves, I can't drive. They won't let me drive a vehicle because I've got no experience. How do you get your experience if they don't let you drive? This is the whole screw up with this business. This is the whole screw up with the transport industry. You can't expect to get experienced drivers if you don't allow drivers to drive. In the old days, because I was an agency driver, that's how I got my experience, right? And the problem is with inexperience, you are a liability, and the problem is if you're a liability, you need to learn the ropes pretty quickly. And if you need to learn the ropes, you've come to the right place because I can help you. If you have a question about driving, how do I get experience? I'll help you as best I can. And what I will suggest to you as the first course of action, right? Become a shunt driver, right? Drive on a site doing the shunting. That'll teach you how to drive the Arctics and position them, right? That's a good idea. Start with a 7.5 tonner, right? And learn the basics. You can't expect to run before you can walk. Right, so that's that little bit sorted out. That's how you gain your experience. You can't expect a gas fitter, right, to be able to do what he does without being an apprentice. And this is basically the same sort of principle. You need to learn the ropes in HGV driving. You need to gain the knowledge. And after 41 years, I know a pretty damn lot about driving. What you can get away with, what you can't get away with, and so on and so forth. I've been there, I've done it. I've done a lot in my time. And I tell you, I've had some close scrapes too. And what I'll say to you is this. If you want to become a HGV driver, yeah, I've made videos about it's absolutely bollocks. This is the worst job in the world. Well, I'll tell you in a few other videos why it's the worst job in the world. But also, look at it this way. It can provide you a lot of money. So, it depends how much you want to spend your life driving trucks. Now, to be honest with you, it's not so much about driving them, it's your attitude to the job, I think is the best way of putting it. If you want to do this job, right, you will do it. Yeah, you will do it, no matter what. You will find a way. And that's the same with me. Right? I've, very briefly, my wife says to me, why do you make so many videos? There's a principle behind it. There's a reason why I do it. Okay? And the reason why I do it is for my own personal reasons. Now, if you want to become a HGV driver, they're your reasons, not mine. Everyone's different. But the thing is, what you got to remember is this. You've got to start somewhere. you've got to start thinking about where you want to be in 5-10 years time, right? So if you want to get a HGV job, right, my number one thing is agencies. Indeed, don't stop applying. You will get interviews. It might not be the best paying job at the moment, but you need to get a couple of years experience under your belt. And I'll tell you now, there's some fantastic jobs you could do, but it's how adaptable, what you got to remember, it depends on your circumstances, what you want to do. Right, in my next video I'll talk to you a bit more about it and make some more suggestions to you, because if I try and do all this in one go, it's going to go whew, and you won't take it all in. So there we go. So leave a comment down below, and please subscribe. Thank you very much. Take care, and we'll see you soon.